Hey YouTube, this is Team STD here.
Save the Dragons!
Here with a deck profile for Machina Gadgets, my favorite deck of all time. Now this is all 55 cards, so you can decide what you want to main and what you want to side. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first off, I run 3 of each of the gadgets. Just a good toolbox card, summon them, get to add another one back to your hand. Alright. 3 Machina Gearframe. Just a good card, basically the same as a gadget. Summon it, and you get to add a Machina to your hand other than Gearframe. 3 Machina Fortress. Just a good all-around card. Discard it and a gadget. Special summon it. You get a 2,500 beater. It gets destroyed by battle. You can destroy an opponent's card. And if it gets targeted by a monster effect, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard a card. Good card, except against Dark Worlds. Alright. Now to Goblindeberg. Surprised that not a lot of people that are using Machina Gadgets that are running this card. I mean, normal summon switches to defense, special summon a level 4 or lower, get a gadget out, and you still get the search, and then you can go ahead and exceed for a rank 4. Gen X Ally Birdman, just a good card. You can go ahead and use it, special summon it by returning a monster you control, get back a Gearframe that was effect veilered, or return Goblindeberg back to your hand for later use. Good card to go for rank 7s like Black Rose or Scrap Archfiend. Anyway. 3 effect veilers, just good card. I don't really need to explain it, it's just been out for a while and a lot of people love it, as do I. 2 Trag is another card that's really good, kind of don't need to explain it. Just, you get a lot of hand presence with this deck, so it tends to have quite a bit of attack power. Gorz, there are a lot of cards, the empty field that are being played right now, so it's just a nice card to have. 2 Marshmallons, probably the best out of all the can't be destroyed by battle monsters. Attacked while face down, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, and unlike Spirit Reaper, it doesn't get destroyed if it gets targeted by something. Which in some instances is a good and bad thing. Alright, well, there's all the monsters, onto the spells. 2 creature swap. Use this if you have a gadget and steal one of your opponent's monsters. All you're losing is just a gadget. They don't have much attack power, so it's just a nice card to have. 2 double summon. Same as Goblindeberg, just activate that and you get to summon another gadget. You can either have the gadgets just attack or you can exceed with them. 3 Smashing Grounds. One of my favorite cards, just take out big boss monsters, and gadgets thrive on 1-for-1 cards like this. Alright, staple time. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Limner Removal, Mind Control, Monster Reborn, and then 3 MSTs. Just all really good staple cards to have. 3 MSTs may seem like much, but in case you're going up against a heavy back row deck, just nice to have that 3rd MST. Alright, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. This is a great banish card. Even though a lot of decks banish now, it just makes it kind of unusable if they're banished. 2 Call the Haunted. Just a great card. Special summon a gadget during your opponent's end phase and get to the search. Or my favorite play is to use it to revive a fortress in your graveyard. Okay. Ceasefire. A lot of decks are using effect monsters, so in case you're going up against a swarm deck, you can just activate this and inflict at least 500 damage, anywhere from 500 to 5,000 damage to your opponent, depending on how many effect monsters are on the field. 500 for every effect monster. Okay, 2 Compulsory Evacuation. Don't really need to explain it, just a great card to bounce back exceeds or synchro summons. Mirror Force, just a great tech card. I personally like it just because of all the mass destruction. 2 Solemn Warning, good counter trap card. I kind of don't like the set 2,000 life points, but hey, negate a summon. That's pretty good. Then 2 Torrential Tribute, just a nice chainable dark hole, kind of. You gonna say anything, or?
Who doesn't love a chainable dark hole?
You've been silent for most of this video. I'm surprised at that.
You got it all down?
Well, anyway, extra deck. Okay, 2 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Your opponent's clumsy enough to leave a Cyber Dragon on the field. You can go ahead and use one of your gadgets, multiple gadgets, steal their Cyber Dragon, get a more powerful monster out.
You can punish them for playing Cyber Dragon.
Yep. Okay. 2. Why 2? Ally of Justice Catastor. Just a good card. Sync with the Vieler and a gadget. Get it out. Just a great anti-non-dark card. Okay. Ally of Justice Field Marshal. Don't really summon it all that much, but hey, you get Effect Vieler out. 2 gadgets. Got a pretty good level 9 beater. It's either that or Mistworm. You can decide for yourselves. Since Trish has been banned.
I'm sad about that.
Yeah, we all kind of are. Alright. 2 Black Rose Dragon. You do go for level 7 quite often with this deck, so you can just go ahead, sync, and who doesn't love 2 optional nukes?
Tactical nuke.
Sorry, Japan. I got 2 nukes.
Too soon.
It's been over 60 years, man. Okay. Gen X Ally Triforce is a good card. If it's synchro summoned with an Earth, you can go ahead. It gains the effects of Ancient Gear monsters. Your opponent can activate spells or traps when it attacks. I would probably swap this out for Scrap Archfiend, but I do not have one. Okay. Stardust Dragon. It's a good level 8. Another card that don't really summon all that much. But hey, steal an opponent's monster and you might be able to go for it. Another synchro that you could run would probably be Bryonic. Another card that I don't have, unfortunately. Okay, Gem Knight Pearl. It's a good rank 4 exceed. There's a lot of monsters that are key to deck styles right now that are being run with only 2,500 attack. This just runs over it by 100. It's a good card. Number 17, Leviathan Dragon, just a good rank 3. You can either use this or Zen mains, it doesn't really matter. I prefer the attack option over the defense. So, then 2 Utopias. Probably the best, again, one of the best non-requirement rank 4s. Just really love that card. Alright.
Show the token.
And my Galaxy Eyes token. Yeah. Well, that's the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, whatever.
Please.
We need the ratings. Anyway, just comment on what you think might run better, or if you just, I don't know, just whatever.
You know, troll. I dare you to troll. Do it.
Do not troll. Do not troll. Do not listen to him. Do not troll. We were just ranting at the end of this video.
And now I'm pressing pause.